Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I want to pour a heart, and I have here the Rough and Tart heart mold from MoldsandShapes. It's a tray mold and I thought it's perfect for what I want to do. So I've mixed here some pigment drops in pink, you see it there, and then blue and black, till I had the shade of bluish purple tone which I wanted to have. So it's like a sort of wild blue, and I just pour this into my mold. The resin I'm using here is a medium viscosity resin. I'm using the Ultracast Resin, and it's perfect for nice sort of crackle effects which I want to achieve in this heart mold. So I think when you have a deeper mold, because this mold is 1.2 centimeter deep, you get awesome crackle effects, and this is what I'm gonna go for. So now I'm just using my heat gun very carefully just to pop some bubbles, and then I can continue my pour. So my next color is gonna be a white, and I mixed my white with the pigment drops. There you see the white, and I added also some of the interference rose. I will show you in a second. There's the interference rose, and there are the white pigment drops. And this is gonna be my surrounding. So I just pour it in the heart shape around the edges, because I want to have like a white bluish crackle effect at the outside. So it's a frame from my pour in general. So this is what I want to achieve. Yeah, you see me there, and no, I'm not wearing a mask while I'm pouring. Just for you to know, I have my window open and I'm talking. And then I decided to make a voiceover, because in between I stopped talking and it didn't make sense, just to use what I was doing or what I was talking while I was pouring. So yeah, now you know why I'm not wearing a mask, but I always advise you to wear a mask when you pour with resin, because it's very important, and you need to make sure you have your windows open, that you have a good ventilation. Anyway, so here's my color, and I mixed some of wire blue, it's a bluish purple tone, with some of the interference pearl. The interference pearl is from Etter Art, and the wire blue I purchased a long time ago via Colorberry. So I pour this into the center of my mold, and I'm of course hoping that my mica powder is gonna spread and that it's a nice inside of the heart. So I have the two colors. I'm very curious if it's gonna work like I had in my head, but I will see. And I will also take you down for a close-up, and I will also make a time lapse so you can see how the resin is working and how it looked after I stopped the time lapse. But now I just take the rest of my white, because the mold was not full yet, so I just surround with the white. There fits a lot of resin into this mold. I don't know at the moment how much, but it was quite a lot. I think around about 550 to 600 grams, something like this. So it's of course always a risk when you use so much resin, and yeah, fingers crossed it works how I want it to work. Now I just gave it a quick torch. With the torch, please always be careful using the torch. And now I'm gonna show you the time lapse. It is, I think I had the time lapse on for 1 hour or almost, and then I needed to stop because my camera was absolutely full, because I also have different videos on my phone, and yeah, when you do the time lapse, your camera is filming very, very long. So you see how the resin is working. The white is making actually a nice and beautiful web effect. So if the resin was clear and not the mica in the center, I think it would be very awesome. Anyway, so this is the close-up after I stopped, and I'm so curious if it worked and how my resin piece is going to turn out. I hope I have a beautiful tray at the end. But with resin, you never know. So it's always very exciting to see the next day when you demold. What did you achieve? So it cannot always work perfectly. So yeah, be patient with resin. And I think you also learn to be patient when you do resin art. Anyway, 24 hours later, I can demold. And you see the resin really stopped moving. There was not much move anymore. And I'm curious about the result on the other side. It goes easily out of the mold, and let's have a look together. And look at this. This is exactly what I wanted to achieve, and I'm so happy about it. I was very, very much over the moon. And I thought, because I didn't put any glitter in the center, which I didn't want to do, I make a plot. So I plotted with my Cricut, and this is really my own product. I bought it by myself. It's no support by Cricut or anything. I made a plot just with follow your heart, and you will see it in a second how I'm gluing the sticker onto the mold. But for now, I'm so happy with the crackle effect. It's so beautiful and it's so evenly. I didn't expect this. So this is the plot I made. I thought I use white because there's also white outside. Unfortunately, from the interference rows, you don't see so much. There are maybe hints of the interference rows, but not really. So this is the white which I'm using for my plot. And now I need to put the heart on top like a balloon. I really like this saying and this design. It's very delicate. And I also put my little heart balloon onto my resin piece. And then what I did off camera, I made a top layer. So it's completely sealed, and it even has more dimension with the top layer, and it's very nice and very, very shiny, even though the mold is already shining. But this is now the final result, and I don't know if you can see the difference with the top layer, but I'm very happy with this one, and I certainly keep it for myself. So anyway, with this, I love and leave you. I thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.